What's going on YouTube? It's bikestarchris. I'm back with another video, and we with
Jason.
Yeah, and today we're gonna be rating the viewers' bikes. I posted a little thing on my Instagram to where you could have put your bike in, and we're gonna rate the bikes. You did it, then your at will be in the video, your picture, you'll be shouted out, everything. Winner gets a prize. I don't even know what the prize is. We'll see at the end of the video. Y'all find out. If y'all want to participate in these kind of videos, then go follow the Instagram. It's always at the intro of the video. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, first bike comes from at SXXD1K on Instagram. Looks like a Talaria XXX black. I see a Baja light. It better be a real Baja light. Front plate. Looks like everything's stock. I think that's a Guts or it might be a Thrill Seeker. I think that's a Thrill Seekers. Looks like upgraded brakes. Foot lock. It's a pretty basic build. You know, we do got to be pretty harsh since there's a prize. So to get like a 10, the perfect score would be a 20, a 10 from each of us. To get a perfect score, you got to have like the perfect bike. I'm going to give this, me personally, like a 5. It's just no upgrades. It's just basic. What's your rating on this bike?
Looks pretty clean, a little basic. I see a lot of people with these bikes, and we're doing hard ratings today, so I'm gonna have to go 6. I'm sorry, 6 out of 10.
So you got an 11 out of 20 as your final score.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So thank you for playing SXXD1K. All right, y'all. For the next person, we got Ultra Tonio. You know, Antonio.
Okay.
So look at here. We got the GOAT on the seat.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
We can't be biased and give Andre extra points, but if we were being biased, this would be a 20. No, we got an Ultra Bee, chrome forks. I do like the gray Thrill Seekers. I know he has a shift lock as well, a chrome shift lock. It's on the picture. He did just get a foot brake, but it's not on, so we can't even count that. It is better than the XXX in my opinion, because it is an Ultra and it does have different forks and pretty much everything that the Talaria had. For me, Tonio is gonna get a 6 out of 10. Let's hear your thoughts on this.
All right, so originally I've seen this bike get built from square one, and I'm not gonna lie, this is very clean bike. I love this bike. I love the chrome on it. It's very nice. It's very clean. So I can't be biased. I do know him, but I'm gonna give it a clean, honest rating. I'm gonna say a good 7 out of 10.
What is that? It's a 12? 12 out of 20. That's not bad at all. All right, so next on the list, we got NT Dorian, and this Ron is actually pretty clean.
Wow.
See, red frame. I'm going to guess if I look at it, I think that's frame guards based on this little liner here. But we got red, gold fork, so I'm going to guess this is a 25. We got the moto cuts with the plate style, yellow Baja light, Ultra Bee on the rear brake, gut seat. I think those are upgraded pegs as well. This is a pretty clean bike in my opinion. No power upgrades, but for the 2025 Surrons, including the LBX and the Ultra Bee, I don't really think it's necessary to get mods. Maybe on the LBX, maybe a controller and upgraded battery for the most part, but for the Surron, I don't think you need to. If you get the 21 kilowatt, that's more than enough. For this bike, I'm going to rate this probably, honestly, an 8 out of 10. It's pretty clean. So let's see what Jason thinks about this bike.
Starting off horrible. I'm not going to lie. I do not like dirt tires. If people know me well, I do not like the dirt tires. I had them. Personally, I hate them. I'm sorry. I do not like dirt tires on the road. So
that's a deal breaker?
That's a deal breaker. And the red with the what color is this? Like gold, a little copper.
Like gold forks?
Forks. I don't really like it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The gut seat looks clean. You got, what is that? What type of brakes are those?
Those are Ultras on the rear.
Okay. You gain some extra points for that. And then, you know, the plate's kind of clean. I'm gonna go for, this is not really my style. I would say maybe a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry, bro.
All right, 5 and 8. So he got a 13. He got the most right now.
He got the most right now.
It's the highest rating I've done so far, and it's your lowest. I really like that bike. So right now, NT Dorian could possibly be the winner. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to find out. Let's get on to the next bike. All right, next up, we got Oneway Simon. And to switch it up, this is a little pedal bike, you know, but this looks to be a bomb. I think this is a 27.5, and it does have gears, which is my dream bomber bike, a 27.5 bomber with gears. He not really tapped into the pedals like that, but I am, if y'all know. And from what I'm looking at, this dude got the City Grounds seat. I do love the checkered rims on the tires. Although this does have snake skins. You know, me personally, I'm a maxi kind of guy. I do like the color. You got grip tape on the pegs. I do like the whatever I forget what that's called. Where you got the white. What is that called, twin?
What?
That where the pegs go, or the pedals.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah, you're right. But no, I think as a pedal bike, I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10. I fucked that. Bro, damn. You know, deep in my heart, I always loved the pedal bikes. Like, that's where I came from. That's where I started. So pedal bikes are always gonna be like a special thing to me. So I'm gonna always rate them pretty good. But let's see how someone that didn't ride pedals like that feels about this pedal bike.
All right, here we go, bro. All I'm gonna tell you is, you're not winning the prize, brother. I'm sorry. I'm not tapped in with the pedal bikes for a reason. I'm sorry. I really do not like the pedal bikes. No offense, the bike is pretty clean, but
he's in Oneway.
What is that supposed to mean? We can't be biased.
It means we gotta give him a 20.
Nah, I can't. It don't matter who it is. I gotta give him an honest rating.
You're right.
Okay. I don't know, the tires, they look pretty good actually, because like, I don't know what type of tires these are, but they look.
Those are snake skins.
Okay, snake skins. He got some pegs. I like the checker color on it. I like the white. I like the black and the blue. I actually like this one. And I seen these little things on it. What are they? The little rubber bands on the front?
Yeah, bands. That's what we do in the pedals. So what do you get us out of 10?
What'd you give it?
A 7.
You know what? I'm gonna do you some justice. I'm gonna give you a 6.5.
So you are leading with a 13.5. Oneway Simon is our new leader with a pedal bike too. That's crazy.
Okay, that is
Imagine a
crazy.
pedal bike wins the entire competition. We'll see. Let's get to the next person. All right, y'all. Up next, we got bikestarchris, and I don't mean me. I mean Chris with no H. This is a Tampa Bay hitter, actually. He, in my opinion, is best in the world on e-box, but today we're not going to be rating his e-box. This is his Surron LBX, out of 25, I believe. But we do got a nice pink powder coat, black gut seat, foot brake, shift lock, I know, EBMX controller. I'm pretty sure this is a Chai too, but it has a battery wrap over it. Baja Light, Ultra Bee brakes, Moto Cuts plate. This is probably going to be the greatest rating yet, in my opinion, because I already know what I have a rating in mind for mine. In my opinion, this bike is getting a 9 for me. This is a crazy bike. I've seen this bike in person. I've seen the e-box in person, and Chris is just an overall Tampa Bay hitter. So got to give my Florida hitters their respect. But yeah, let's see how you feel about this bike.
This might be one of the best ratings I might give. It has a foot brake. I love the pink on it. The background, I'm gonna start rating on scenery. So the scenery on this with the bright pink, I'm sorry, I have to. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to. Actually, you know what? I can't. That's unfair. Yo, bro. All right, cut. That's a very nice plate. It's very. I don't even know how to explain this. Guys, this might be the best bike ever. Ultra brakes, the pink, gut seat, battery. I think that's not a Chai. I don't know if that's a Chai battery or not, but it definitely got something on the battery. Y'all, I don't know a lot. I got a foot brake, guys. Everything that Chris named. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too familiar with this, but it's very clean. It has a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give this a good 8 out of 10.
All right. So we do got a new leader, bikestarchris, aka my son, the fake Chris. Looks like he's in the lead. A whopping 17 points. That's crazy. Right now, this is probably the highest chance of someone winning. All right, y'all. Up next, we got the best fake Oneway member, aka Oneway Cross. And in my opinion, I think this is gonna be the winner. Because in my opinion, this is the cleanest Surron that I've personally ever seen. So you can see it on the screen. This is I'm pretty sure a 24 LBX, but we got the vented Moto Cuts plate, Baja light, Ultra Bee brakes, Chai battery, EBMX controller, foot lock, full titanium, thrill seekers, chrome everywhere, supermotos. Dude, this is probably a dream Surron for me. I actually wanted to buy it off him, but he said 10,000. But to me, this is the perfect Surron build, the staple Surron build. If I think of a Surron build, this is what I think of, and I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Let's see what Jason thinks about this bike.
All right, super clean bike. I might have to give it a higher rating than I did last time. I love everything about this, and I love the color. I love the, what is this, chrome and black? I love everything about this. This is a very clean bike. Love the supermotos, obviously. We hate dirt bike. All right, we hate dirt tires. All right, we do not like them. Okay, so I'm sorry if you have dirt tires. Me personally, you're not getting a good rating. All right, I mean, unless you ride dirt, I might have to give that an exclusive. Okay, unless you ride dirt. So where'd Chris go? All right. So basically, guys, I love everything about this bike. This might be one of the cleanest bikes I think I've ever personally seen on, like, Surron wise. I'm gonna have to go. Should I give it a 10, guys? Should I give it a 10? I'm gonna guess what Chris is gonna give it. I'm gonna give it. He's gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna give it. All right. I'm gonna give this bike a rating of a 9. I'm not gonna lie. A 9.5.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I can't give it a 10, but I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
That means someone is going to have to get a perfect 10 from both of us to be crowned the winner. If not, looks like Oneway Cross is taking the W home. All right, y'all. Next up, we got Strike Yo Ho on Instagram, aka Lucas. You've seen him in the Phethanfix videos, I think, but not in my videos. And you've seen him in the Mario videos. He's yet to be in a video of mine. It was supposed to be in a video of mine, but it got scrapped.
I think he was in the video when he looped.
He was on my wheelie video. He is in the wheelie video. That's what video he's in.
You wouldn't know that if you were a true bikestarchris watcher. Not everybody.
You are. But as you can see, we got a white strike. Actually, you would see in my shorts. I actually stole this bike. But we got a white 60-volt strike. Pretty much stock everything except for rock lights. I'm gonna just give this a 4 out of 10. I don't really like strikes. I at least get the 72-volt. And there's nothing done to it. We'll see what you say.
All right, I'm sorry. I cannot be biased. This is one of my close friends, but Strike Yo Ho on IG. This is Lucas's bike. Strike. It's pretty clean. 60-volt. Basically all stock. And we got the dirt tires.
Really?
The dirt tires. But probably new coming soon. This is a new bike. I didn't really expect much to be done right now. Rock lights pretty clean, but overall, probably just gonna give this like a mid 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, bro.
All right, it looks like we got the lowest rating of the video. Goes to Lucas with an 8.
Lucas with the lowest rating of the video.
I don't know how you feel about it. We'll see how Lucas feels about that. Next, though, we got y'all's favorite YouTuber, everyone's favorite YouTuber, the GOAT, Phethanfix. Woo! Obviously, bikestarchris is superior, right?
My bad, you were mudded, bro.
Who's better, Phethanfix or bikestarchris?
79 Jason.
That wasn't an answer.
Jason.
All right, but y'all know it. The Phethanfix bike. We got blue spray paint, the Chai 72-volt. We got EBMX trim supply bash guard, Renthal fat bars, Dennis Moto brakes, which aren't Ultra Bees, so to me that's not good. Outdated light, Rev 797 Moto Cuts plate, code bikestarchris at Rev 797. Let's see, pretty much your run-of-the-mill 72-volt Surron build. but it's got that trim supply additions on it and just that history behind the bike. As y'all don't know Phethan like I do. I remember when we first got this bike. This is not a 25 Surron, it's not a 24. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the first ever Surrons. It's had this bike for a really long time. I've watched this bike go from complete stock cotton candy Surron, which y'all never even seen, that's not even on camera, to what it is today. So for me, this is gonna get a 9.5 out of 10, in my opinion. I can't give it that 10 rating because it just has some deal breakers for me personally, such as the Dennis E-Moto brakes, which I'm not really a fan of, and the outdated light. Could be a Baja light. I also don't really like Renthal fat bars. So for me, this is gonna get a 9.5. It's still a super clean, very iconic bike, but to me, it's just not number one. Let's see what Jason thinks.
All right, so this is a very iconic bike. I think he just said that. I don't know. But this bike has a lot of, you know, a lot of background history. I don't know what this guy is doing. All right, so this bike has a lot of history behind it. I think you just said that too. This bike is super clean, very fast, chai battery. I'm not really a fan of the, well, hey, all I gotta say is no dirt tires, okay? Supermotos, you know you get a plus for that, okay? All right, this is a very clean bike overall. He did tell you guys what it has on it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give this a 9.5.
Next up, we got the GOAT, Stinky Mari. I mean, Speedy Mari. You know, if we were rating the 2TO, it would be a 20 out of 10 easy winner. But he did recently just get a Talaria XXX, trying to be like the GOAT himself, bikestarchris. So as you can see, we got just a black Talaria XXX, a very long back fender. I don't know how I feel about that personally. Pretty much stock dirt tire in the front, Ultra Bee brakes, stock screen. It's pretty much just a stock XXX with Ultra Bee brakes and a gut seat and rock lights. So me personally, I'm gonna give it a 6. It's pretty, it would get like a 7 because it does have upgraded brakes and so on and so on, but the back fender does throw me off a little and the front dirt tire. So I'm giving it a 6. Let's see what Jason says about it.
All right, I'm not a fan of the, here we go again. I'm not a fan of the different tire selections, you know, the dirt in the front. Come on, bro. You wouldn't even, I know you don't ride dirt, bro. Why we got a dirt front tire? But it's okay, because, you know, this bike is new. Soon to come fully supermotored out. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. I've actually personally rode this bike, and I don't know if y'all could see the back and like the rear brakes on this thing. Guys, let me tell you, I'm scared for him, okay? So, very long fender in the back. I don't know how I feel about that. I think on the other side there is a footlock. So, or footlock. Restart. Shift lock, right? So I think there is a shift lock there. So I'm not gonna lie, pretty basic, pretty stock. I'm gonna give this a, I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give this a 5.5 out of 10.
For the final winner, we got, drum roll please. Oneway Cross. Woo!
All right, hey, I'm not gonna lie, Oneway Cross, you have a very clean bike, bro. I love your bike very much. You know, you should just give it to me. Let me have your bike.
Actually, you should give me the bike, because I'm actually gonna put work on it. You're a trash.
You know, that's why I'm riding, so I can get better. You know?
We like that, we like that. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if y'all want more videos with the viewers, more interactive type videos. If y'all want to be a part of the next one, follow the Instagram. It's at the start of every video. Stay blessed. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.